If you know, you know. The U. That was Jesus. I'm going to say 30, 31 years ago. Long time ago, they would always hold the first college football game of the season in Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands. And they called it the Kickoff Classic. That particular game was Miami and Ohio State. Miami beat them like, it was like, I don't know, like 31-10, something like that. And that was Blades doing that, man. Bro, that's why I tell people, man, like, to be a leader, you can't get that out of a book. It can't be taught. It's something that's in you. It's called passion. Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, but don't cost a dime. Bobby's Big Board, thank you for jumping in the chat. I'm going to be talking about a guard. Today is June 12th. I want anyone to find any other draft person talking about this kid now. Nobody even has this kid in their top 20, top 30 guards. Nobody. He's in my top 10. And one more thing, wait a second. By far the best beard on YouTube. I laugh when like the draft season comes around and all the mushrooms pop up. They'd be like, yeah, I watched 2 games on him. Bro, this kid has 31 starts already. His name is Anez Cooper, right guard for the University of Miami. As a true freshman in 2021, he saw action in 10 games. He started 5. I plead the fifth. He started 5. 2020, that's 2021. So 2023, he started all 13 games at right guard. Honorable mention, all ACC. 2024, started all 13 games at right guard. He got honorable mention, all ACC again. So he has 31 starts under his belt. He's 6'6", 355. And he ain't fat. Am I saying he has 4% body fat? No. He's not a guy that has to come into camp and lose 40 pounds. He is just a giant individual. And when you put him next to Miami's right tackle, Francis Muaga, Minga, it's going to be a rough combination, man. You're in for a long day of getting beat up on. So, listen, this kid, he's going to be best in a power zone blocking scheme. He, even at that size, he's okay. I want him in a phone booth. I look at him solely as a guard, not a tackle. He's a guard. He's somebody that you want in a phone booth as a mauler. Once he gets his meat hooks on you, you're done. He doesn't have a problem getting to the second level, getting to the linebackers and stuff like that. I really don't care if he runs a 40. He's probably not, but I could care less. But I like to find anyone talking about this kid. And honestly, I did a shout out on this kid last year. Because I'm like, Jesus Christ, who's this young kid that just leveling people? Bobby's Big Board. I think starts and experience is one of the most important things to have for an O-lineman. You see guys who are 1-year starters going to the NFL and get mauled until they have 2 to 3 years of starts. That's absolutely, I agree with you 1,000%. That's what scares me when I see all these kids come out of IMG. That it's a football factory, but then they go to basically they teach you to play football, and school is secondary. It's an iPad. It's a joke. And then they go to Bama. A lot of the other kids go to Bama, they start for like 2 years, and then they go in the NFL, and it just doesn't seem to translate because they pretty much what you see is what you get. They peaked already, man. I don't know. In the last, I hope Tyler Booker is good, but let's be honest. In the last decade, Alabama has put out one good offensive lineman, and ironically, he has like no ligaments in his knees. Landon Dickinson, who plays for Philadelphia. They did have a kid last year, Latham, who went to the Titans. So, still a question mark on him. But am I a big fan of Alabama offensive linemen? No. Am I a fan of BYU offensive linemen? No. Last year, 2 years ago, everybody was hyping up Kingsley Salamatua just because his 19th cousin was Penei Sewell. In the last 50 years, 5-0, there's been one good BYU offensive lineman in the NFL, and his name was Billy Ard, and he played for the Giants in the 1980s. So you know what? I'll bet on myself and say, nope, don't want him. Why might you ask? What they do with them, a lot of what BYU and Utah does is when they get these kids, they send them on a 2-year mission. So who even knows what they're doing? Who knows? But they go on a 2-year mission. So they're like 18, 19, 20 coming out of high school, 19, let's say. So now they come back, and as a true freshman, they're 21. And now they're playing as an offensive lineman at 24, 25. Now they're playing up against 19-year-old kids. How do you think you're going to look being 25, blocking a 19-year-old kid? Now, is it as good as it is skill? It's not as prevalent in the skill positions, but it's there. It's alignment. That's why I'm not a fan of BYU. Don't like their O lineman. Don't like their D lineman. No. Prime example, Alex Leatherwood. Yeah, he was bad, bro. He was bad. He went first round to the Raiders. And as a Chiefs fan, you're a Chiefs fan, Kingsman gives me nightmares at night. Man, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I know he didn't like do that great when he went to the Chiefs, but was he injured at all, or he just looked that bad when he went to the Chiefs? And honestly, I wasn't a fan of Kingsley Salamatua at all, but I honestly saw him as a right tackle in the NFL. He was benched. I think he was like my my it's in my community section. My rankings are there. He was like, now you got me interested. I'm gonna look it up. I think he was like my 10th rated offensive tackle, I think. Well, he might not even have been in there. I'm serious. I got to check. He probably was, but I think he was like my 10th, where guys had him one. Bro, first of all, he's related to Penei Sewell. Bro, listen, the Samoans, the Tongans, they're all related somehow. But it's just I didn't see it with him. Yes, when he jumped out of the pool, that was tremendous athletic feat. But just for anyone who loves football, never ever 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 draft a BYU offensive lineman, because I'll take the odds of saying he's going to be a bust. But Anez Cooper, guard. The U, 6'6", 355, mauler, just a straight mauler. He gets his meat hooks on you, and you're done. I'm going to drop a couple of his videos in the comment section, because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. If you're into fantasy, jump into Bobby's Big Board. He's into fantasy and has a good channel. Peace.